I want you to microdose. Microdosing nature. There's this study done by Ming Kuo of University of Illinois. She found that there is a connection between connecting with nature and your physiological and psychological health. Psychologically, it allows us to enter a deep state of relaxation. That targets the parasympathetic nervous system, so it can actually help heal problems with sleeping. Hi Waldo, you want to sniff? She also notes that walking through a forest, think large park, not walking down the sidewalk, it reduces health risks that are associated with inflammatory cytokines. Those are the proteins responsible for regulating your immune system and inflammatory processes. It also helps with elevated blood glucose. Considering inflammation and glucose processing are the two main things that cause our top diseases and health conditions in the world, nature is literally the preventative measure for those things. Obviously, diet and exercise play a huge role in those conditions as well. But let's say you're too stressed, exhausted, depressed, achy to get out there and exercise, or to prepare healthy meals for yourself, or even crave healthy meals. God, when I was at my worst, the last thing I'd want to do is eat some frickin' celery. Give me some damn pizza. If you microdose nature, however, can slowly lead to that becoming a part of your life. Movement and wanting to fuel your body with healthier foods. Craving healthier foods. So what do you get when you microdose nature? You start to experience something more profound. Awe. Awe is an experience that challenges your very understanding of the world around you. It's what helped our ancestors survive, giving them more mental clarity and improving their health so that they can make it through some of the most difficult times with a drastically changing landscape and environment. There's this great research paper from Berkeley University. They state that awe engages 5 processes: shifts in neurophysiology, a diminished focus on the self, increased pro-social relationality, greater social integration, and a heightened sense of meaning. So how do I begin to experience that? Well, I said it before. You microdose nature. It takes practice. It's a muscle, just like anything else, and it takes a while to strengthen it. But when you do, you'll be like, oh, hey, that definitely wasn't a microdose. You'll get swept away with this intense feeling of how powerful nature is, how vast the universe is, how you're just this tiny little bit of sand floating on this beautiful Garden of Eden. It's a feeling best described as intense joy with some intense fear and an intense shift of perspective. Awe is life-changing, and it goes hand in hand with your microdose of nature. Awe is your ticket to finding all the ick that's hiding deep inside you, that's just nagging at you all the time that you want to get out, and releasing it down into the earth. This research paper found through various studies the same consistent message. Quote, awe is a mechanism above and beyond the effects of other positive emotions by which nature experience enhances human well-being. I remember when I was 21, I would go camping, hiking all the time. I'd be outside all the time, but I wasn't pausing to smell the sweetness of the air in the spring. I wasn't watching a hummingbird feed from my feeder for 30 minutes straight. I wasn't laying in the grass and falling asleep. I was just passing through. I actively chose to deprive myself of experiencing awe that the nature around me could provide. A really cool study from 10 years ago, again, Berkeley, followed veterans who were diagnosed with PTSD on a river rafting trip. They collected their saliva at the beginning and did an analysis of their emotional state. And then 1 week later, they checked in and did the same analysis. What they found is from this one trip immersed in nature and riding the waves with other people was that the PTSD symptoms and their anxiety greatly decreased. Now, just imagine if you were microdosing nature every day, what that could provide for you. Today, experiencing awe in nature is a daily ritual for me. It is my medicine. Rain, snow, even tornadoes. I'm out here watching the trees sway, paying attention to how the wind makes a different sound depending on which tree it's hitting, accidentally napping under a canopy of maples, saying hello to snakes, frogs, and mice, taking the time to learn what every single plant is that's growing on this land and what benefit it provides the soil and if it's food for me or for someone else. Memorizing where everything grows so I can find it again next year. And each time I just let the awe wash over me. Life is so insanely beautiful if you let it. Please, I love you. Go out in nature. Microdose nature today. Navigate the different gardens people have growing on your street. That was my favorite thing to do living in the suburbs. Go sit by the lake. Watch the sunset. Go to a less traveled park. Heck, go to all the parks. Go to every single park that you can get to. Take your microdose of nature every day. And I promise you, that hurt inside will start to melt away.